back to another video, and today I'm gonna be continuing playing brainrot Evolution. Ooh, they had a new update? Okay. It looks like Guest 666, but with a crow. As a crow because like the hat. Okay, potions. Can I still rebirth? It won't let me. Yay. Come on, I'm halfway there. But hold on. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Session, I'm recording. Did Sully even cook us anything? Did Sebastian take all the food?
No, she only made Sebastian.
Oh, what about us? We're human too. It's not like we're just only gonna eat off snacks. Ooh, never mind.
all the spirits after you.
Finally. Nuclear core. Oh, what is this area? Oh, so nice. Very nice. Very nice. This is gonna take a while. Oh, what?
Now the battle of the centuries, Leo.
Wait, how the hell did I die? What the hell? A new world? This is going on forever. Hmm.
Yeah, how does Sonic Daddy XZ work?
You figured it out. You can glide around with one of his moves though. It's Godspeed. Ooh. BBQ chips.
Gangster futera criminalera.
Yay. Can you watch my phone for me while I get a Coke?
Trallallero trallallà.
Did you just switch me to Tralala Tralala?
Gangster futera criminalera.
No.
Let's start with a clean top trend that destroys more homes than it cleans. It's called Mexican mopping. It's actually a cleaning in which you pour an insane amount of water and product all over your floor for that deep clean. You see on Mexican clean top, you see women doing this all the time, sweeping, scrubbing, mopping, until the floor is a silky soft. But here's what's homes are built different. They're made of concrete, floors, walls, and baseboards. Also,
Tortigini Dragon Frittini.
Yay. Oh, that's why. There it is. Brainrot Evolution. There's a boss fight right now. Oh, I guess it ended. Oh, there it is. Well, why is it not here? Oh, there it is. think I can just... Let me check if it's here, actually. Nope. Hey, hi. Was having a birthday, Pearl. Oh, can you just throw them out then? Try to throw them out?
Yeah.
These things only lasted like a day. Wow! This is the strat right here, folks.
Rino to sterrino.
Yay. Oh, only 1%? patty's still out there? Terry didn't eat it.
When you're done, Leo, you go outside and toss away that patty.
Okay.
Trallallero, trallallà.
Why'd you do that? That's really mean, you know.
Rino, Rino, tosterrino. uno show strepitoso.
What happened?
One boss gave me 5%.
Bruh.
You can't see what it landed on. Of course it did.
So you gonna talk or?
Hello. It's just like so boring, but I still have to do it because like.
Wait, I wanna check something. Give me a second.
Oh, wait. It could be like an hour long. Buzz the horse. I was just trying to read Buzz the horse full name. It's pressing me, not pressing. My new question should be here now. for like 300 EXP. Well, okay. Okay, dokie. Pada pim park, pada pim park. Gosh, I'm recording. Recording correction. What is this? This is very, very boring. I'm just gonna leave my phone running while I watch your guys' phones. Let y'all see Gatorade in a cup. No. Y'all see it in a cup, right? That's not what it is. SpongeBob mug.
Leo, this looks like sludge.
Drink it. Drink it. I made it for you.
Well, it'll be on the counter if you want some.
So boring. Can you say your famous line? Did you say nay?
Nej.
Say your famous Bad Buddy line.
VIP. Hey, nu Andreas här.
What? Say your famous line. Now I'm going to interview the Terry. Good lord. I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna watch a bit of TV while it's happening. Because this is boring. An hour and 30. Dearie! Hi! Hi, baby! Hi! Look at this. Say hi, Terry. Say hi. Terry, say hi. Say hi. You guys see him? He's a baby. Say hi. Say hi. He's a baby. Say hi, baby. Say hi. Say hi. Yeah, I think you guys saw him enough. This was the remote. Alright. Bobby! Hey, Daddy! You're just a baby.
actually reply to every email. I would like to at least say something, but it's impossible to get through them all. Which is why today, I'm having my Twitch chat build me an artificial intelligence dub to be my secretary and reply to my emails for me. We're going to do this by selecting 2 random members of Twitch chat who will each contribute 1 personality trait to a new AI dub. For example, you constantly and aggressively correct people's grammar. You are a fortune teller trying to constantly see the people's future. Once I've combined all 10 of their personality traits into a new person, we're going to conduct a formal job interview with this newly created AI and decide if he's a good fit to enter my emails. If Twitch chat likes him, then the AI is hired. I'm going to have him respond to my actual emails at the end of the screen. So now, let's begin the quest to build my perfect AI secretary. As an example for the trait, I will have our trait on the wall. So my trait is you're a third party conspiracy theorist who thinks that
Guys, Terry's eating some paper.
You just made food, you're at the table, laptop open, what are you watching first? A YouTube ad, diesel bark, and no bites, garden log, what would you do if it stopped?
Crap in my basement that I can easily sell, but I've been procrastinating because I prefer to do literally anything else. But then I thought, what if I find a way to entertain myself? So I'll add monsters to my Facebook Marketplace listing, starting subtle and making it more and more haunting. Will anyone notice? Or will I scare off buyers and not sell it? In case you guys don't know, I live with my parents. I moved back home to pursue this whole YouTube dream, and when I did, I put all this crap in the basement, and it's got to get. I don't even know where to keep it. Just wait and see what you do. This is from my old channel where I was comparing Red Dead Dog in real life. That's the name of it.
Nuclearo dinosaurio.
Maybe for this one, we add like a creepy monster shadow in the background. Okay, I added the creepy shadow. Can you tell that's a creepy thing? I don't know if you can. Let's see, one more thing. I think this is gonna slide right on by. How did they freaking notice? I thought there was no shit. Are you free today? I'll come with an exorcism. Yes, can they bring holy water? I cannot believe the first one. Are you kidding me? Wow, this is fun. Time to add some more things. caught wind of my video, and I heard a rumor that the mystery pooper was spotted cleaning up after his dog. And a couple weeks later, I was hanging out on my porch, and I saw him walk right by with his dog, and it pooped on my neighbor's lawn. And I saw him cleaning up. It ended up working. Big change. I win. Alright, so for this one, I'm gonna add Bigfoot to the background. So I got a bunch of screenshots from Jacqueline's Beef Jerky. I don't know, they got a Sasquatch thing going on in their commercials, so I stole some of it.
Oh, my dog watched
It starts with Bigfoot spraying himself in the face with a hose. He gets really angry because of it, so he kicks down my neighbor's tree, and then he walks off. No one's gonna notice this. Alright, let's find out what else we're gonna list today. Oria's down here organizing all of my costumes from all of the videos. Stop! No, Anthony, today we get the entertainment done. I didn't still available. No one noticed. No one noticed. No one noticed. Honestly, kind of upset people aren't noticing my hard work. So today we're gonna go really crazy. One thing that I've been needing to sell for forever is this old TV right here. For this, I'm kind of feeling ring vibes. It's like the lady coming out of TV. Let me just finish. First photo, I'm thinking it's just a TV. It's like the image was so well. Then she's gonna be crawling out of the TV. What if we get like a side shot of her crawling out of the TV and I'm on the ground here like, ah!
No need to hide here with Clear Skin Solutions by La Roche-Posay. Effort by La Roche-Posay.
Everybody knows that the place to find a place is a place. And they keep your data off the market by doing repeated removals since these brokers often relist your info. Since setting up, they've already taken my information off from over 150 sites, so you guys can freaking stop me.
Today?
Please don't do that. So take your personal data back with Incogni and use code Andrew at the link below to get 60% off an annual plan. Also, guys, they have a freaking sponsor. How crazy is that?
Sorry guys, but after I get this last one, I'm just gonna end the video. It's too boring. Alright, got the blue.
Now let's upload it. The longboard is in great condition. Only reason I'm selling is because I got beamed up mid-ride. Nothing's been the same since the build.
I'm starting to think I'm actually not going to sell any of the things I'm listing because no one's going to take me serious about actually selling it.
Wait, we got some new messages. Lokeith said, hey man, I'm not looking for a TV, but here to appreciate your creativity, nice graphics, and sales pitch. Awesome. The other message is from Marie saying, OMG is happy. That doesn't count. He's just trying to win.
I'm pretty burnt out from Photoshop. I still have that last.
Nada.
Your best joke impression?
See?
We're getting this freaking couch out of here. We're also going to list this, but that doesn't matter because we're getting this freaking couch. The other half of the couch is back here. You can't even see it. There's too much crap in the way.
Okay.
So I have an idea. I'm really smart. I'm going to use the monsters to help sell the features. Let me show you how. How about I say the air conditioning works so good that it gets us taking up camp in my house and won't. It's that cold that like, you know, get it? That took way longer than it should. Air conditioning works so good. And yet he starts flooding in my house and refuses to leave. He's eating all my food and keeps me out of my bed. Please come pick up this air conditioning so I can get him to leave. I think this is gonna make someone laugh and they're gonna come by. Speaking of, let's go check to see if we found any message. Bro, I am so tired of people lowballing. I listed my entertainment center for $60. They just offered me $10. And then this person said, would you be willing to deliver to Sunnyvale? No, $60 entertainment center. What if you offer $30? I say no thank you. How much would you be okay with? $60. That's why I set the price at $60. I feel like I'm going crazy and no one's noticing my room. Since been down here so long, it's my action.
De seguro el pinche perro agarró el papel de baño, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Agarraste esto, desgraciado, mira.
Okay, first thing I'm imagining is just being like, okay, next one I'm imagining is like freaking crazy. I want to be like legendary. Okay, now we just have one thing left. What to spend the money on. If you get understand that, I raised 5 different items for someone who has commented on the Photoshop. Currently, 2 items have been commented on. Being Dream World. Michael said with the entertainment center, bro, the Pennywise caught me off guard. Yeah, that's where we got. I forgot this thing. He was coming to pick up the couch. Said, also, this is the least haunted furniture we've seen. I think that's the point for you. There's a surprising amount of people who still want to buy the couch, even with all the possessions. Man, does the sofa always come with the demon, or do you have to summon it? That's right. He said, fuck no. Was it still available? Tyler, you take 4 inches. I'm buying a jet ski. Actually, we're not buying a jet ski, because I've only sold 3 of the items. That's that. That's like 4 days ago. I became his archivist. I never expected this dumb idea to amass 200,000 followers in just 2 weeks. And you know what I really didn't expect? That it would teach us fighting each other in real life boxing match. Where literally no one has ever seen my face or even knows my name. Hey guys, my name is Andrew Levitt, and I'm This has been the most exciting, stressful, out-of-character thing I have done in my entire life. In real life, I am not a villain, I am not a fighter, I don't even live in New York. I live in California. I flew across the country 5 times to make this video. I can't afford that. I might go into debt for this video. The story about this year is one I never thought I would tell, let alone live. Never before was there a
Oh boy, boss fight.
I was literally there 3 weeks ago, and I'm going back to this stupid idea. The first step was to design my super suit, and literally within 15 minutes, I found the perfect mask on everything. Oh, this is the dumbest idea I've ever had in my entire life. Then I had to create a villainous video to announce myself. This is scene in The Dark Knight where the Joker burns hundreds of millions of dollars that I was really trying to channel with my announcement. Yeah. That was insane. A cop just rolled up on me as I was burning off of the cheese balls. He thought it was funny and he told me good luck on my video. Oh my god, I'm freaking hard. I am in New York City. I am not here to announce an event. While one day we might meet and eating showdown, I am simply here to announce my presence. I spent the next couple days filming myself doing villainous activities around the city, and then put up posters, crap talking cheeseball man, and this is my announcement video. I have my job, this isn't gonna work. I do anything to and then there's like a prison camp in New York for no reason. Oh my god, it's 3 a.m. I was out there for over 4 hours. And we still have this many left. Those are high quality. This just doesn't work at all. And to make things worse, it rained that night. And the following morning, I left New York City. From our layover, and I saw these all over the place. And first I thought, it's such a camera now we just need to do this. Well, things certainly blew up. Within 10 days, I had 200,000 followers. I made an Avengers trailer, took some certain pics, and talked a lot of crap. Guys, what is going on? People loved it. I had fans, people were starting to hate on Baseball Man. Let me tell you something, kid. You're not a hero. Born I like the game. By day, it was really by night. So it was construction time. I might have guessed the login password. I just spent half my day in the freaking X-lady who made my mask just in Cortex. He knows my secret identity. I'm gonna have to clear up. I'm to your villain and everything, but all of this stuff, my heart starts racing. Cornhead had eclipsed me. My stupid villainous activities were getting tens of millions of views, but no matter what I did, Cheeseball Man would not come out of retirement. I officially have more followers than Cheeseball Man. What is going on? And he still hasn't responded.
Yay.
Anthony, this is taking up so much of my time. And like, I gotta work. I need to make money. This is ruining my life. Guys, he responded.
I called you hard this morning.
He DM'd me and said, "You villain, where are you?" I don't know if I like play out the whole villain thing or if I like act like a normal human being. It's so important that I say the right thing. Where are you? Your mom's house. Honestly, I didn't know where things would go from here. I just kept posting villainous activities every single day. You can't imagine what's going through Anthony's mind right now. I want to know.
What is that beach view there, Thomas? Just got 100 times.
Oh, this might be the first video where I reach 2 hours.
Instagram banned me saying I incited violence for this freaking post? Are you kidding me? Of all the things I posted, that put me over the line. To make things worse, a week later, Anthony posted a video saying it's his last superhero video ever.
This entire story was supposed to end on April 27th with I think she's gone there. And then it was supposed to end again right there.
He's done. Wow. He says he's done.
This situation is constantly evolving.
It's on the 22nd of October. Is that what they said? Oh, it's in 2 days.
Here we go. Ready? Yeah.
play Minecraft Story Mode Season 2?
Probably.
Yeah, not like you. What's your call? It is like the FNAF puppet thing you watch.
Mr. Jesse gets knocked. Minecraft Story Mode has some pretty cool references. My favorite reference is one not many people know about. It's Jesse's dislike for horns. It's a reference to Guybrush Threepwood, the main character from the Monkey Island series. Guybrush has an irrational and unexplained fear for horses.
My position on my Instagram account got reinstated. We are so back, baby. All I had to do was find myself a coach who would train someone who didn't know how to fight, like at all. I've never been punched before. I had 5 weeks to turn myself into a fighting machine, or at least someone who could throw a half-decent punch. The fight was sanctioned, which meant we had to be in the same weight class, so I had to drop 15 pounds. Currently sick. I feel like ass. But we're still here. We're here today. And then in the middle of my training, I flew back to New York for the press conference. I don't know what's happening right now. I might do something wild.
You gonna talk him in the face?
I don't know, bro. I'm fucking know, but I'm angry. Haley, don't leave yet. I need my outfit. I need my super suit. So this was my second time at a live event, and I don't think I was ready to be the girl. Hated me. There wasn't one person there on my side. Every time Cheeseball Man spoke, the crowd cheered. Every time I spoke, it threw me off completely, and I started doubting myself.
Leo, are you a big fan of Story Mode? Minecraft Story Mode? Then Romeo blow up. Did you know? In the original scene, there's supposed to be a cutscene where he teleports everyone out of the bomb area, world. He was supposed to teleport them, but the scene got cut.
You don't think this means nobody died, but that's not the case, since the scene didn't make it into the game.
They chased me way more than I was expecting.
There's no posse.
I did not expect that. I was like, oh fuck, I started a crouch.
I returned home with 2 weeks left of training. New York wanted a showdown, and I was going to give it to them.
You know what's the craziest part about it? I didn't even need to train. I could have just like hired some guy to look like a boxer.
When this idea began, it felt so small. Just me, a mask, a few flies. I never expected to grow into this. A real-life boxing match in front of a live audience. And let me tell you, walking out there was one of the craziest moments of my life. I'm just a small YouTuber with 19,000 subscribers. This project took up 3 months of my life. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. Right then, I looked at the crowd, and they knew me. And for the first time, I kind of loved it.
But Cornet's looking a little like the cornhead coward right now. I think he's scared of the cheese. That's what I think. Remember when I said I thought the cornhead
out the window, and I was flopping around like a fish, trying to survive. By the final round, it was clear this wasn't my Rocky moment. This was the moment when the villain loses in the story. And honestly, it felt right. At the end of the day, it's only right for the hero to win. That's the way the story's supposed to go. But there's still one thing left to do. Let's just give it a step.
One week from now, I'm going to be fighting a New York City supervillain named Cornhead Killer.
This video is going to be crazier than when I was 11 years old and looked up Amy from Sonic's Rule 34 pictures onto her and that Knuckles' fists weren't only for digging. That's right, I'm talking about baiting the YouTuber Penguin Zero into copying one of my videos. How do I plan on doing that? Well, I'll be posting 2 videos every single day with the goal of getting ahead of him to posting it, so I can ultimately claim that he copied me.
Now, on a more serious note, Penguin Zero is my favorite YouTuber. He has been, I think, for the past 15 years. I remember watching like his Billy Mays voiceover cleaning videos, and when he played like Pepsi Man and all these old Flash games on the computer. Then he developed into a streamer, started showing his face, and then to this day now he posts 2 videos every single day on various commentary type topics. And so I plan on basically doing that, and I want to effectively bait him into copying me, aka just means that I'm going to post the videos before him. I have no idea how long this is going to take me. This could take me anywhere from a couple of days to a few weeks, maybe even a couple of months, just for us to find the overlapping topics to talk about. I have some methods, but ultimately I think this is going to be a doozy, so grab your popcorn because we have a lot to do, so let's do this. Alright, so the very first thing I wanted to do was create a channel, because obviously I can't just post this on any Sambucha channel. I want this to be a fresh channel, so we also have the evidence that I posted these videos on a channel before he did. So then I can make a claim like, hey, you copied my video, look, here's the timestamp. And so I created a channel. Since he's Penguin Zero, I was able to claim Hippos3, and here's a cute little profile picture. The description is, I don't have any other socials, everything else is fake, because if we go to his about, he has all of his links, which obviously Hippos3 doesn't have any other links. Then he says, I don't have any other public accounts, so I'm just trying to make it as consistent as possible with him, so then there is no overlap. Is December 27, 2021. With the videos he posted, our robots are finally here, and is Squid Game Season 2 good? It looks like he's got a nose for it too. He's really videos. It looks like Elden Ring, so he reviews like movies, TV shows, video games, and then some really niche topics. Maybe he pulls up from Reddit, Twitter, maybe he has a couple of sources, I'm not sure exactly. So I think as long as I'm quick, I should be able to get videos out beforehand. Now, I don't want to start with any like reviews. I feel like that's kind of lazy. So I'm going to find some articles that I think are pretty niche that ultimately he's going to talk about. Like Harley Quinn fart situation is crazy. I think a video like that is a video that I kind of want to get him on. Not everybody can review Squid Game. It's not really like a copy, but I think there's something to be said about some of the random topics. I will be talking in his voice, so I will have to come up with a lot of quips and all those like similes and all those idioms that he uses. If you haven't watched any of his content before, I mean, I'm sure I can just click on a random video and he's gonna, within the first 20 seconds, say something that, you know, is, let's see.
Alpha male content creators get more wedgies than the men that they're trying to scam.
That's what I'm talking about. 5 seconds in, and that's just his speech pattern, so that's gonna be kind of hard to emulate. He also doesn't have any cuts in the video, which is tough. Let's see like when the first cut is.
Do back in the day. And right now,
he just shoots from the hip.
That everyone is taking turns shooting spitballs at. And I had never heard of this alpha male before, which is extremely rare. Like Haley's Comet. Because when it comes to alpha males, I treat it like I'm Professor Oak. I'm obsessed with it. I'm studying them. I'm going out there into the field researching them. Yet somehow this...
Okay, so 25 seconds in when he does his first cut. So I'm going to try to do some sort of like elongated rants about whatever topic it is I'm talking about. But yeah, this should be a journey. I don't know if this is going to take days, months, years, but I'm committed to posting 2 videos every single day on Hippos 3, preceding Penguin Zero's posts. And the goal is hopefully sooner rather than later, he posts a video that is the same as my video. Doesn't need to have the same title, doesn't even need to be like the same sort of review. I just want to have like the same topic. And so long as I'm like wearing this, talking these speech patterns and like, you know, all that good stuff, I think I'm satisfied with it ultimately being a copy. So with that being said, let's dive into what the first video is going to be. So I was browsing Dexerto and I came across this article, which is man arrested after forgetting his drunk live stream of failed bank heist. So it's this guy from Albania that was basically live streaming a bank robbery and he didn't realize he was live streaming, and then there's a lot more to it, so like I'll go over it in like a 2 to 3 minute video. So this will be the first video, so I'm going to film that right now.
Boy oh boy, just when I thought kick live streamers were the bottom of the barrel content creators, I was hit with a news story that had my pants flying off. That's right, a 38-year-old man from Albania was caught live streaming on TikTok a literal bank robbery. And it turns out his defense after 72 hours of deliberating on an alibi was oopsie daisy. He didn't remember a single thing and he couldn't come up with something better. At least admit you were on ketamine or whatever it was you were on instead of just acting like a child from a Poppy Playtime video game.
Okay, I think I found a story that I'm like 99% positive he's gonna make a video on, and it's Magnus Carlsen, the #1 chess player in the world, was kicked out of the World Rapid Chess Championship in round 9 due to a dress code violation because he was wearing jeans. So somebody with a 2900 ELO, which is the highest in history, was kicked out of the chess championship for wearing jeans. There's really not much more to it, so I'm just going to make the video. I'm going to study up a little bit on some of the background, and then, yeah, I'll make this, put it out, and I think this will be a winner. Maybe this video will be shorter than I think.
The IFCC just officially declared Magnus Carlsen, the #1 chess player in the world, disqualified in round 9 due to him wearing jeans. But this news comes to no surprise to anybody in the chess world, because Magnus Carlsen gives less than the 3rd man in 2.5 Men. That won't surprise me if Magnus takes this in stride and makes some jokes about it, because when you're #1, frankly, you can do those sorts of things. I wouldn't be surprised if Magnus Carlsen comes back with his cheeks out and a full-on thong at the next chess event.
Alright guys, so something rare happened. I was supposed to record 2 videos yesterday, but I was waiting for Charlie to post his 2nd video, but it looks like he only posted 1 video yesterday. So now it is the next day, so it is December 29th. I skipped the 28th because I was waiting all day to see if there was another post about the Magnus Carlsen thing, and he just didn't make a 2nd post. I'm like, when's it coming? I really stayed up till like 1 o'clock trying to see if he was going to post something. He didn't, so I guess he took a little bit of a half day or something, which of course, like right when I'm filming this video, he probably hasn't done that for like 3 years. But here we are now, it is a new day. I'm going to check out the performance on the other videos that I put out, and then, you know, obviously he talked about police chicks, which I didn't guess, so bad day. Alright, so let's check out the channel, and it looks like 0 subscribers. Ooh, 38 views! Look at that! Oh no! How? How is it possible? How does the channel, that actually does not make any sense. How is this? The other video has 5 views, no comments, but this, the Magnus Carlsen video, somebody literally said Sambucha. What? This is a brand new channel that has nothing to do with me whatsoever. I don't share an email, like there's nothing. So how did 40 people, how is one of them somebody who is able to realize this is me? Alright, let's see, do people actually like the video? What's like the watch time data? Not bad, not bad. People are watching a little bit, okay. It is a new day though, and the guy didn't subscribe, so I'm optimistic that this won't be completely spoiled. And since he hasn't posted yet, I'm going to make those videos literally right now. But let's figure out some topics. There's been a major news story this morning, and that story is around the Jeju Air flight in South Korea. It is a Boeing 737 plane that basically crashed, and I think something like 150 passengers passed away. 2 flight attendants actually survived. It's a pretty big story as of today. I think it's like one of like 4 Boeing crashes over the last couple of weeks or something crazy. I did some research obviously, but I think I'm going to talk about this. I think he's actually talked about it in the past. Boeing is scary, Boeing is evil. Yeah, so I think there's definitely another Boeing video coming right now. So if I get this out quick enough, I think I'll be good.
So everybody knows there's 3 things that are inevitable in life: death, taxes, and Boeing plane crashes. There's been more Boeing plane crashes than Harry Potter books at this point. And I'm not just spitting in the face of Boeing for a little giggle. This comes on the back of a major news story out of South Korea when a Boeing 737-800 crashed on a runway and cost 179 people their lives, with 2 people actually surviving. Alright guys, so it's been a couple of hours since I filmed that last video on Boeing, but I just checked and there was a new video posted. It's called I Actually Like This Game, and I think it's for, what is it, Marvel Rivals? Yeah, Marvel Rivals. It's just gameplay of him doing it. So, I mean, there's still one more post today, so I mean, I'm still encouraged that we'll have some overlap, but it remains to be seen. I do have my second video that I will be filming because I was hit with some pretty crazy news. I feel like it's right up his alley to cover. Influencer Whoa Vicky under fire for faking kidnapping because she was bored. So she basically demanded a $1 million ransom because she claimed she was kidnapped in Lagos, Nigeria. That's literally the story. And then she's like, oh, I need $1 million, somebody free me. And then she was like at church, and then like posted an Instagram reel or something saying that she was just bored and she was joking. I can see him making a title like influencer fakes kidnapping in Nigeria and then talking about, well, Vicky, I'm pretty sure he has it before, so I'm gonna make a video on that right now, and hopefully he does too. I'm feeling good about our 2 prospects today, between the Bowen stuff and then this Whoa Vicky stuff. I think he's gotta make one of these 2 videos, so let me go ahead and make this. Another
Cuddle and save on insurance with the itty-bitty.
The line is bundle and save on insurance.
Zambucha is actually like the best YouTuber in the world.
Put the puppies down.
I can't. Only pay for what you need.
Oh wait, I didn't notice this is the 2-hour mark.
Summer sandwich savings or Jimmy John's? The $8.99.
Yeah.
What video was it?
Oh, no, I'm still making it. It's been 2 hours.
Now that's actually cut.
Longest video old?
You blame.
If you don't get a secret by now, it'll take you 1 year just to go to the final level. I think she else did that movie, right?
Not to mention,
another influencer scandal, this time with Whoa Vicky, the Instagram influencer, faking a kidnapping in Nigeria and then posting about it with a ransom of $1 million. What I think is the funniest about this entire thing is that she went on Instagram Live to apologize and she blamed it on Christianity, saying that the Bible said laughter is good for the soul, so I wanted to laugh and this is how I found it funny. And I'm not some expert on theology or the Lord above us, but I'm pretty sure he didn't mean fake kidnapping as a way to elicit laughter out of her face.
Alright guys, well I'm sad to announce that I did not get the video for the day because he posted Pathetic X has a meltdown. So I guess there was some random conversation over text that was public, and then we made a 12-minute video just like going into it, explaining what happened and probably giving his thoughts on it. So another day, another L. However, there is a video that I think I should be making, but I'm not sure it's confirmed yet, the topic I'm about to say. So I found an article that says Conor McGregor set for big money Logan Paul bout. Now he's made a video previously on the Jake Paul fight. It looks like Conor McGregor and Logan Paul are fighting in India in 2025 for apparently a $250 million purse. So I can see him making a video in which he's basically like, we're falling for this again or something. Like talking about the scheme of just like these fake fights that are just designed to get people a quick buck. So I can see him making a video on this. I just don't think it's going to be confirmed. It might just be like fodder. However, I mean, what do I have to lose? I might as well make the video, so here we go.
Conor McGregor is fighting Logan Paul. Let me see this. Conor McGregor set for big money Logan Paul bout. McGregor and Paul are set to do battle in India in 2025. Is this real? McGregor, who has competed in some of the biggest selling pay-per-views in mixed martial arts, the first simultaneous dual-weight world champion in UFC history. Yeah, I mean, at this point, everybody's just looking for an influencer fight. You could pair up Jake Paul and Logan Paul, KSI and Joe Weller. Anybody's gonna watch anything.
Alright guys, so quick update. So I only posted one video yesterday, which was the Logan Paul and Conor McGregor boxing fight, but it didn't matter anyways because the other video I was going to post wasn't the videos that he ended up posting, which were Sony Pictures CEO's delusional, and after 25 years it finally happened, which relates to like this rare thing inside of a video game. He's really unpredictable. Honestly, I thought this would be a little bit easier, so here we are on to the next day. The good news is I actually have some good ideas in mind, but let's go ahead and check on the channel as well. I want to see performance. Alright, so Hippo's 39 subscribers? What? Oh my god. Oh no. People already found this? Are you kidding me? How did they find this? This has nothing. Some of these videos have 325 views already. Oh no. Somehow I got recommended this channel before it blows up. I don't know how I was lucky enough to get this recommended. Freaky Critical. What is Zambucha doing? Oh no. How did it like doesn't even make sense? It's a brand new channel. I'm wearing a wig, and then only one of the 5 thumbnails is me, and that one thumbnail was on a video that got the least amount of views. So how are people doing this? This one has 37 comments. Mythical working the polls. This is gonna be part of some experiment. You guys are too quick sometimes. Can't I just cook in the background? I don't know how to do it properly without anybody finding it, but I guess it's still a small amount of people, so it's fine. That's crazy though. If you're one of these people who found this, that's actually so the 3 videos that I think there's a chance that he'll make one of them because they're pretty absurd is who did this for 101 men faces an Airbnb ban for using the rental for her stuff. So if you don't know this story good, don't look into it. Basically this person used Airbnb to do some acts with 100 different people, and then it was obviously publicized and the Airbnb owner found out and he got really pissed and she got banned off of Airbnb for it. So I think it's just a funny premise. So I'll go ahead and make this one right now and I'll move on to the next thing.
Now, a few days ago, I talked about an OnlyFans model that slept with 100 guys in one day, only to start crying before shortly announcing afterwards she'd be sleeping with 1,000 guys. That's right, put your plans on hold, Lily Phillips, because Airbnb has issued a ban to her for sleeping with 100 men without the Airbnb owner knowing. Now, I'm sure most Airbnb hosts are left with juices on their mattresses that are more forbidden than jungle juice at a University of Florida frat party, but I think we have to draw the line at 100 men's juices on a single mattress. Alright, so the other video is Facebook and Instagram to unleash AI-generated users no one asked for. So basically it's just Facebook and Instagram are making bots that will now exist and make content and respond to comments and stuff. So it's just like dead internet theory in real life, which is pretty interesting. I think for somebody who's like online, possibly chronically in the eyes of Charlie, like it makes a lot of sense to talk about. Meta recently dropped a massive stinker in the toilet bowl of the internet by announcing on their platforms, Facebook and Instagram, they will be allowing AI profiles that can share, comment, and create their own content. Anyways, I talked about this more on my stream the other day, so I wanted to show you some clips to get more context. Thanks, Square Lover, for the 5 gifted. You see that Meta announced AI bot profiles? Is that real? Meta's plan to unleash AI bot profiles in its apps could actually work. No, I don't think YouTube's gonna implement this. They already have a massive bot problem on their hands. You can't get through a single YouTube comment section without getting some things of that. I was gonna stop at 2, but since I skipped yesterday and only did 1, I'm gonna do a 3rd one today, which I know it's like kind of just putting out a bunch of videos, but what are the odds it hits anyway? I think this one's gonna hit because this is actually absurd. So somebody sent me this Vice article from judging virtual reality headset support a few days ago. And it's a pretty absurd premises, and again, it's in Florida, which is where Charlie was from. So I think there's a chance that I'm going to take it. It's like 4 or 5 days old now, so I don't think it's dead news. But I haven't seen a ton of it outside of a couple articles about the device and then actually send me stuff. So this will be fun. So I'll just do a quick video on this. The judge in Florida used a VR headset as evidence in court. That's right, the judgment pulled Ready Player One and put on the Oculus Quest 2 to admit the evidence from the defendant. To eliminate the potential this case hinges purely on hearsay, he commissioned a 3D artist to render a simulation on the Oculus Quest 2. Now, this isn't the first time this lawyer pulled a Mark Zuckerberg and used technology to his advantage. In 1992, he did the same thing with computer animations. I'm sure this lawyer has more Steam hours spent on VR chat and Gorilla Tag than all of YouTube gaming combined. I wouldn't be surprised if the lawyer is a YouTuber himself. Might have Legal Eagle or Law by Mike on the stand. Guys, massive news. So he posted a video 57 minutes ago titled Dead Internet Theory is Real, and presumably from the thumbnail it's talking about how Meta confirms that they're adding AI-generated users to Instagram and Facebook. Which for me is effectively the same exact video as the one I made. It didn't have the same title, but I kind of want to see what he has to say. So hopefully he has like a somewhat pessimistic view of this, and then assuming so, I can stop this whole experiment and then I'll make a video basically calling them out for copying me. So let's check this out. We just need a little bit of confirmation, but I'm hyped. I'm sure by now all of you have heard of dead internet theory. I don't think I need to really dive into what it means, but fundamentally it boils down to the idea that the things and the people that you see or interact with online are
I'm still recording. Still recording. It's been 2 hours. Oh, please. I'm trying to beat this. What happened? Wait, does that mean you're strong? I don't get it. Yay!
About it for quite a while on stream last night.
I'm gonna make a call out video, and we'll see how this goes.
Steal it, you wear it, Terry. Yeah, he steals it, he wear
was a
it.
popular topic on Twitter over the last few days. I didn't expect it to be just like pumpkin skin with Krabby Patty falling off from Mr. Krabs. Of course, I'm talking about Penguin Zero, the YouTuber with over 60 million subscribers. He made a video this morning entitled "Bad Real," in which he effectively talked about the same exact things I talk about. He dropped a massive sticker in the front called the internet.
Don't steal it. Thank you. Bye-bye. One more kissy kiss. Terry's down, John.
I talked about it for quite a while on a stream last night. Another video that Charlie ended up making, so the video you just watched was supposed to be the final video, and then we went into the outro of this video that we're watching right now. Well, it turns out that he only posted once yesterday, and I thought that was a bit weird, maybe because it was New Year's Eve, but I woke up this morning, and then 1 hour ago, look at the video he posted. Doug Jackson to VR for this crazy case. He's literally using the same exact thumbnail I used, and then I didn't watch the video yet, but presumably he's talking about how wacky it is, because he called it a crazy case. So I'll click onto it really quickly.
What are you stealing? You're stealing the bird.
It's about to die. Oh my god.
There's a video on this.
What do you mean?
I didn't even see the actual video. That's amazing. Okay, so he reacted to it just like I reacted to it. So now I'm going to make a reaction to my reaction of him reacting to the video that I initially reacted to. And that'll be it. I also shaved, so you could tell that I actually expected this video to wrap up because I no longer have like facial hair like I did the last time I was filming, which was yesterday. So I really didn't anticipate him doing another video, but here we are.
They say lightning never strikes twice, but Groundhog Day must have come early this year because a few days ago I talked about how the YouTuber Moist Critical copied a video in which I talked about Meta introducing AI bots to their platform. Serve as a representative of YouTube like an elector in the US election. Let's go on to talk about how yucky this whole thing feels. Anyways, I just thought this whole thing was interesting.
Did Moist Critical respond, Ruben? It's called Penguin Zero.
I know.
Wonder who this last one's gonna be. So did he like respond?
Little,
Oh my god, bro, finally. Little. Oh my god. I'm just gonna end the video here. Bye, guys.